for so many people hear miracle and they are miraculous, or they think of like, because this is the other side of my spirituality, is that I don't ignore suffering, and I don't want to ignore suffering. In fact, I think that the way of Christ really plunges us headlong into what does it mean to suffer, and also what does it mean to trust God at the same time. You know, and then there's all these other different doubts and questions, and it's just coming, for me, is I return to this feeling of like, if I feel like I'm not being taken care of, that's not on God. Because God is always taking care of me. And my perception to love's presence is the thing. Like, love is always there. The miracle is always present. It is my perception that is impaired, or my ability to recognize love's presence in everything and in every moment and in everyone. And for me, coming to this place of joyful realization of God's presence in everything and everyone is a practice for me. Like, I have a daily meditation practice. I have a daily prayer practice. I have a spiritual director. I have a therapist. You know, like, and I don't think like everyone has to go to such lengths to like, it's not a thing to fix. Like, there's nothing wrong with you.
Right.
It's a matter of changing your mind. It's changing your practice. It's like, for people who don't feel that, or are skeptical, or still feel like very hurt by religious institutions, it's like, yeah, that is real. They don't have the monopoly on God, though. They don't have the monopoly on spirit or miracles, or even Jesus, for that matter. Like, that's my biggest thing, is like, Jesus is no respecter of persons. Jesus is like, would you like to do the work? And you say yes, and he's like, dope. I'll send my I'll send my guy.
Yep.
And you'll work it out. But that's my thing. If when people feel like a disconnection from spirit and a disconnection from spirituality in general, I believe that it doesn't have to be that way. And I believe that there are practices that we can create for ourselves and invest in ourselves to help us remind us of the presence of love in all things, the presence of God and spirit in every single moment. Because in those moments, when I can remember that I am a part of God and God is pleased with me, I'm much more likely to act within my integrity, and I'm much more likely I'm more able to see like the whole picture clearly, and I can make the next right choice, and then I can make the next right choice, rather than saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's like, well, of course I don't know what I'm going to do. My plan has failed every single time. So why don't I ask God? Which sounds so stupid, doesn't it? But like, I really honestly, like, I've changed my mind. Like, I am fully convinced that neither height nor depth nor angels nor demons, powers, principalities, my homosexuality, nothing in all of creation could keep me from the love of God in Christ Jesus. And the question I have for people is like, what would it like for you to actually believe that?